Hey, what's up YouTube? I wanted to make a video about a flashlight. I'm gonna talk about the cleaning process that I go through when I clean it. Because I know when I first got it, I was thinking, man, that's a lot of work to clean it. But really, it's not. And I'm gonna try to make this video quick. This is your FleshLight renewing powder. This is what you sprinkle on it after you clean it. Set that to the side. This is your Flesh Wash antibacterial toy cleaner. As you see, from holding it, the part where it says FleshLight stuff, that does wear off. The back doesn't seem like it wears off, but this part that says flesh cleaner and stuff, that does wear off. So, I don't know. This is just regular 100% cornstarch. You can use any cornstarch. I just use this because I wanted the bottle. So now that I got the bottle, I can go fill it up with any cornstarch I get. Except I'm gonna want to make sure I get some cornstarch that's like fine. Like I don't want to get no generic cheap cornstarch. It's gonna be like too coarse, or, grainy. So here we go. I got the flashlight already cleaned. It's in this container because I didn't want to start the video and have people be like, "Oh, what's that sitting on the table?" I wanted to give you guys a warning that this was going to be about. So I already cleaned it, so it's wet. I just stuck it in the case, So this is my cleaning process when I go through it. You take this, you rinse it under cold water, stretch it open, and just, rinse it, or under warm water, until it's clean. Just stick your finger in there, make sure all the lube and everything is washed off. If you need to, you can rinse out the case, and the case comes apart like this. And that's how you clean the case. I just use a regular, ordinary microfiber cloth. If there's any water in the case, wipe down, make sure it's dry, set this aside, make sure there's no lube or whatever in here, because if you're using a flashlight and you turn it like this, lube will, drip down in here. So, as long as you leave it like this or like this, you don't really get a mess in there. In this ring, I just go ahead and clean this because when you put the cornstarch on the sleeve, it does get a little messy. And just take a rag and just, dry out the inside this as best you can. And set those aside. That's easy. It's like washing a cup. You just wash it. Now for the sleeve itself, I know what you guys are thinking. Well, you gotta wait for it to air dry and then put powder on it. No, not really. I just take a cloth, dry off the outside of it. That's all you really gotta do. Boom, microfiber cloth. It's like basically dry almost. I just take a little bit and just gently with the tip of my finger, stick it in there just to get this part dry, so when you're shaking it, water ain't dripping out. And then around the opening, just barely tap, the opening of it to get it dry. On it, right here. And yeah. See how it's all sticking together? You see it's like real sticky. You roll it into a ball, it's sticky. I just lay it out real quick. Try to get it unsticky the best I could. It don't matter, because once you get the cornstarch on it, everything's going to work out. So again, all I did was rinse water on it. Then you take your flesh cleaner, and just spray it in there, around here. You know, follow the instructions. You know, let it sit on there for a little bit, I guess. I don't know. And just rinse it out. So basically, it's clean. And then once that's done, you take your flesh powder, which is just cornstarch. And what I do is, I just sprinkle a little bit in there. You know, just a tiny bit, just to make sure, you know, I get that part evenly coated. Because when you stick this in the sleeve, or the case, that's the part that, you know, comes in contact with it. Then just sprinkle a little bit there. Not much. A little bit on top. It doesn't take much at all. And then you just pat it in and rub it in, whatever you got to do. There's a little bit on the table. Not much on the table. See, it don't take much at all. I take this in, just dab up some off the table. That's why I dry this part off. So when you're dabbing it, you know, you're not getting water on the table, making a mess. I get up in here, because when you put it in the sleeve, where's that? I can't find that ring. Oh, here it is. This ring is what it rests on. So I put cornstarch in there so it doesn't stick to this ring. And that's pretty much it. Put a little bit. I'll open it up a little bit. Just dab it just to make sure I got the whole front done. Whatever's the little bit excess left over, just brush it off. Get a rag, brush it off. Stick this on there. Get any excess off your hands. Any excess off the FleshLight itself. And then that's pretty much it. As you see, it doesn't stick anymore. And then, to let it finish drying, I take the case, put this back on. I just take this, slide it in there like it's supposed to, tuck it in, and when it's in the case, I don't know if you can see, but the hole in there, from sitting inside the case, it's unobstructed, so airflow goes straight through there. If you had it sitting outside the case like this, you know, it's probably a uneven shape or something. But since it's the shape of the FleshLight case, I just keep it in the case like that with the lid off, and it gets good airflow going through the case, and it dries. And it dries pretty quick, and that's it. You know, it took me a little bit to do it because I'm doing it on video, explaining it to you guys, but basically, that's all it is to clean it. Pull this out, rinse this off, rinse out the tube. If you got like lube or something on the bottom of it or something, you know, just clean it up. Rinse this out. Get some spray. Spray it. Boom, rinse that out. Dry it off. Rub on some cornstarch. Put it back in the case. And you're good to go. Once it's done drying, just put that on. Screw the lid on, and it's clean until you want to use it again. So that's basically the steps of cleaning the FleshLight. I know there's videos out there showing how to clean it, but I wanted to make a video showing how me, a normal person, cleans it. Not no hand model porn star, you know, making it look all easy and shit. And you're thinking, well, they're just making it look easy. It has to be a lot harder. Well, no, not really. You just rinse the damn thing out, sprinkle powder on it, roll it around, boom. It really is that easy. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.